that Lancerite story. Yes. And if I'm talking weird, it's because my brother's staring dead at me while I'm trying to focus on doing this video recording with my audio. Cause basically, I'm gonna post some videos. No. I'm gonna post some videos. Huh?
You sound like a 40-year-old playing Genshin.
Exactly my point. That's what's wrong. That's the base of my voice.
You need to stop talking like that.
No, because if I don't talk clear, I'm just gonna be rambling. That's one problem I got about my voice. I ramble on.
You still recording?
Yes, it's capturing everything.
You gonna post this?
Yes, I'm gonna post this.
Okay.
That's what a shit's.
Yeah, on my shit because you sound like a commentary video game that people prefer that you don't talk and just show the action, but you sound dull as hell. That's what you sound like. You don't sound you do not sound like you're interested in your own gun.
Because I'm very antisocial. That's one of the reasons. I would say that. That's probably like the biggest thing that's holding me back. I'm antisocial as a motherfucker.
You should be worried about you being antisocial if people gonna watch a recording of it. Antisocial don't even...
You right, but at the same time, you gotta entertain your audience, even if you're not looking at them dead in their face. You know how most of them dudes do their videos, my guy? Anyway, shh.
The vegetables are fresh, and there are enough wheats and grains stocked up. I'll pass on the seafood. Oh, it's you. We meet again.
What's up, Zhongli?
Surprised to see me here?
I am, because I only just now found out that I could have talked to some of y'all before I started the third final act of Lanternite. And I only just now did this. Thank goodness before the event runs out of time.
It's the director's orders. Xiangling worked all day and night at the restaurant during the festival and didn't get to have any time to enjoy the festivities. The director sent me here to help out in the kitchen so that Xiangling will have some time to herself. But with someone as hardworking as you around, there seems to be nothing much for me to do. It feels good seeing my old friend in the kitchen, fetching ingredients and lighting fires. Perhaps I should borrow Cloud Retainer's Supreme Cuisine machine to speed things up. You'd still prefer to make them by hand, but of course.
It's cool that the homies still kicking it with each other. Alright, next I need to go to the dock area where Hu Tao and her childhood friends are. Because if anybody's played the that cooking event that happened in Liyue a whole while back, it was during a Pacific event. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That Pacific event, y'all know, showed them as children in the background of that animated cutscene. So they clearly known each other since childhood.
Xingqiu, you have to be honest.
Hmm? Honest about what?
How did you and Venti really meet?
Why are you suddenly asking that?
Huh? With that extraordinary demeanor and literary talent, he's definitely not just any bard. If he's someone that could hold his ground in a conversation with a consultant, he needs to at least be as talented as me.
Perhaps you're overthinking this matter.
Hu Tao, Xingqiu wouldn't lie to us.
Okay. I'll tell you the truth.
Huh?
Xingqiu.
I'm actually a fan of Venti's poetry. You all know that I love reading, and sometimes come across poetry from Mondstadt. Among those works, I admire the ones penned by Venti the most. Just as Hu Tao said, his artistry is the reflection of his personality, remarkable grace and exceptional literary talent.
Okay, so Xingqiu is clearly he's half lying, right? What he's saying right now is the truth, but the other half he lied about because he met that man at the Itadori event. Clearly.
I guess Venti didn't tell you the whole truth back at the restaurant because he didn't want to embarrass me in front of everyone. He's such a considerate person.
Yes, right. I can confirm that. When Xingqiu was busy with other things, he asked me to buy him poetry books in secret.
I see. That didn't sound like too much of a big deal. You could have told us right away.
Well, I'm telling you now, aren't I?
Oh, so that's your story. Ugh, forget it. Let's drop this topic. It's not often that the four of us are all together. What should we do next? Hide and seek, hopscotch, or some shopping?
Since there's 4 of us, why don't we borrow a mahjong set?
Nice to see the childhood friends kicking it. You know, childhood friends in real life is such a rare thing that still remains friends even into adulthood. You don't see that in real life a lot. Shoot, them Disney movies be lying like about it. Okay, so the next location for one, because I talked to most of them afterward, but I guess I'll still talk to them again just in case it did. No, because I recorded it. Yeah, I recorded it. It's just my voice not on it. But I'll go over there and talk to them again, just for the sake of making sure everything's recorded. But it's been a long day. Oh yeah, also I posted the part 2 of All Hatham's story quests on my channel today, which is Sunday, the 29th of January. So by the time this recording comes out, it's hopefully, I hope I'm able to get the each of this. Let me show y'all. Sorry, y'all know what I'm talking about. I got 65 primos to wish for. I'm not wishing for no more. I got who I wanted. Y'all. All these primos I'm collecting, I'm saving them up. Once that thing hits 100, at least 100, y'all see what's going on down here with the currency downstairs, the 1200 I got going on, with the 1100 upstairs too. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect for when the time comes rolling around. Now that I think about it, let me check and make sure that the timing is lined up, because Paimon bargain stuff like the star glitter thing. Let's check how many days left before it refreshes. 2 days left before it refreshes. It's perfect. So plenty of time. I'll wait till the 3.5 to change them. I'm gonna keep collecting primos and all that good stuff, and then yeah, we're gonna have it. Anyway, back to what doing this.
Hey, don't tell me you called me over for just a game of chess.
You have to be more specific, Captain Beidou. Is it that you find playing chess an uninteresting activity, or that you're unhappy about my lack of novel ideas? If you don't specify what you mean, how could I know what I should do to please you?
Of course. I make a single remark and you reply with a full-blown lecture. Maybe we should deal with all official affairs publicly in the future. It might just make things easier.
I'd be perfectly happy with that. I'm just worried that Captain Beidou's business might be negatively affected.
We talking spicy over here, even with the ladies.
Don't give me that. That woman from Yenshang Tea House sometimes comes aboard to ask for information. She requested the fleet to import some goods, but how could I not know who she's actually working for?
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Alright, people in the fandom already shipped these two together. And the more they keep talking like this, the more it drives it.
Oh. You sure know a lot, Captain Beidou. How about I ask her to come over? Or maybe we go straight to her tea house. With one more person around, we'll be able to have some variety in our chess games. I hope that would be less of a bore to you.
So, we're still gonna play chess after all.
Ladies, invite me. Like, I know people ship y'all two together because, you know, ladies with ladies, you know, you get saying. Granted, what dude doesn't find that, you know, appealing? But like invite me over. You got the traveler here. I'll be the third party. Okay, next is, I'm pretty sure, because I went and checked around before I did the recording. So next up should be over here on the battleship. I still got congestion. By the time I bang all these videos out and release them, hopefully this congestion will be gone by that time.
me want to sing out loud. Kazuha, how about I stay here and be the ship's resident bard? What are my prospects?
With your level of artistic finesse, I'm sure nothing will go wrong. But I'm afraid the sailors aboard are not the most versed in the arts. They probably wouldn't understand the deeper meaning your poetry holds.
You can't say that for sure. Poetry is spur-of-the-moment creations. Anyone viewing the same sights and experiencing the same atmosphere would surely understand. There's a port in Mondstadt too, but I rarely get the chance to board any of the ships.
Yo, that next update, or whatever next update is gonna come, that port need to be open, because people have been saying that there's a port in Mondstadt, like somewhere north on the map. But like, since I didn't look at that leak of the Genshin Impact's entire world map, and even when I see it, it's like this. It's like a jumbled mess. So I don't even know where to look at until you zoom in on the map. I refuse to look at that map, but it's somewhere north of Mondstadt, and I really want to know what that port look like.
Speaking of ships, everything's perfect about this one, except... Kazuha, could you tell your captain that my height says nothing of my age? I'm way past drinking age. How often does one get to enjoy a seafood feast on a ship? It'll be a real shame if there isn't anything stronger to enhance the food. Pretty please?
There's not much I can do about that. It's not because Captain Beto's not on the ship right now, but because there's no room for negotiation on this matter. Even I have to sit in the no-drinking zone every time.
That's crazy. So they've been disrespecting both of y'all because of y'all height? Do they not know that both of y'all old enough to drink? That's crazy. Kazuha, you come from basically Japan. They let y'all drink over there. That's crazy. They don't let y'all drink because the assumption of your height to your age. This is exactly why you can't just judge everyone by the book of their cover when you first see them. Like, you don't know the age of this character to assume that, oh, this character a child. Like, that's one of the things that's like for realsies, especially when it comes down to anime characters. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all know that type of discussion that be going on, y'all know. Shoot, don't even get me started, because I got one line that will go ahead and kill the whole argument that people be having about these fictional characters are real characters and should be treated as such, or should be treated on the level as you treat actual people in real life. I can go ahead and shut the whole argument down with one line. I'm gonna save that for later though.
But I don't get drunk after just a few sips. Trust me.
Depression. Like, every animal character has gone through depression in some shape or form. Best believe you are the god of all of them. You're the god of depression. No wonder you drink a lot. Okay, next up, if I remember correctly. Okay, so we met Zhongli here. We met Zhongli, the four amigos. Who's Zhongli, Beto. I mean, we got Baizu and Chi-Chi. That's there. And then we got dude in here. Everybody over here. I can come back and bang those two out. But what I can do is go all up here to Dylan and talk over here. Because y'all is over here. Hopefully my voice sound better with this mic in comparison to my other one. Because it's not too high or not too close to my voice or to my lips. It's not too close to it. So hopefully my voice don't sound weird. But it's gonna naturally sound weird due to the fact that I got this reverb on my voice. It's probably because I'm still congested, or this is just how puberty shaped my voice to be. I sounded like a brat before the bass came and hit my voice.
I'm so happy. And all the grandmas and grandpas in Chingsa Village had a great time too.
Why Chingsa Village?
You mean, what am I doing here? Well, just now, I did a performance for everyone. Although I can't play an instrument anywhere near as well as Master, I can still sing. Even Granny Roshin said I did a great job. She also gave me some candies. I'm so happy. And all the grandmas
About
and
your master.
grandpas, masters told me a lot of stories about the Adepti. There was Skybracer with the giant deer horns, and Seagazer who loved to collect treasure. Sometimes Master talks and talks for a long time, until her voice starts to sound sad. But then she always breaks into a smile again, and tells me all of the things each of them loved best about Liyue. I love everything about Liyue. Some of the Adepti are gone now, but it's okay, because I'm gonna help take care of everyone in their stead.
Some, more like all of them are gone. Like, there is no, from what we can tell, there is no more inhuman creatures, that's the Adepti, that exist in Liyue anymore. All of them, it seems like all of them have been body bagged during the Archon War. All of them are gone for the most part. Let's keep it real. So, you only got this small minority that exists now. Okay.
I'm so happy. And all the
About
grandmas and grandpas that
Farshak.
choose the village. I'm happy that Mr. Dvorak found the fairy lady from his story. And that means I was paying homage to my master? Oh, also, Mr. Dvorak got one of his friends to bring me a toy from Fontaine. I like it a lot.
I can't wait for Fontaine because, as y'all know, if I can find Celestia around here. Okay, so I might have to shift camera, but y'all know. If anyone y'all been paying attention to like YouTube videos talking about the positioning of where Fontaine is, which is that direction. Wait, if it's in this direction, I should be able to see Celestia from here. Let me look up. Is it directly above us? No, because it's shifted position. Okay, but you get the gist. Fontaine should be, if not the craziest arc. No. It should be one of the craziest story beats of Genshin Impact's entire story, because Sumeru on the whole is the craziest as of right now. It jumped and it surpasses all three previous nations' story beats. All three. It jumped and surpasses all of them with information we learned and all this other stuff. It jumps the ship. Crazy. I'll get this bag out my hand, but y'all get the gist. Fontaine gonna be crazy. I can't wait for Hydro Traveler and see how Hydro Traveler gonna be like.
At first, I didn't know whether I was supposed to accept it or not, but then Master said it was okay, so I did. I'm
Okay.
so happy. And all the grandmas and grandpas that choose
See you.
the see you. Make sure you take good care of Paimon. Oh, and please come play with me if you ever have the time.
Letters. This is new. Hold up. Is there new reading material sitting around? Okay. But that's new.
Granny, you play so beautifully. Do you think you could teach me?
Oh, child, you simply never stop, do you? This festival is a rare chance to rest and relax. But here you are pestering me to teach you this, that, and the other.
I mean, you can enter your more youthful form, because it's not like you can age. You age, but you don't age like humans do. You decide to choose an old granny appearance for only you know why. Like, I promise you, shift back to that youthful form of yours. Better yet, it's gonna be crazy if they decide to make some of the Adepti, who are NPCs, playable, and give them their human form. I hope Cloud Retainer be one of them, most definitely, because if y'all, as I said in the previous video, that human form of hers, it's no wonder Shinha looked like her. You might as well call her Shinha mother.
Don't worry, Granny. I'm a fast learner. And anyway, the sooner I start learning, the sooner we'll be able to perform a duet together. A musical duo is only as good as its weakest link. So you gotta teach me all your secrets, okay?
All right. Well, you can start by making me some more tea and leaving it to cool on the side.
Sure, Granny.
Bro, I swear, what's up with this party girl stance that's been going on lately? First it was Hu Tao. No. The reason, I think this is new. This stance thing that they got these girls doing, as of recent, it's new because Paimon been the only character that's been doing that. Like, go back to every time Paimon has had a moment of where she's really happy. You know how she'll put her arms up to her chest and she start getting all giddy and she like stomping her feet in the air and whatnot, and then just exploding hands out into the air as she like sort of like floating for joy. She just did. Hold on,
Granny,
let me show you.
Festival. Don't worry, Gran. And anyway, a musical duo.
All right.
Hold on, I'm about to say what's about.
You can start by making.
Sure, Granny.
You see what I'm saying? She the second character she the third character because Paimon originally been doing that. I don't know no other character that's been doing that drop it like it's hot stance. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's more. Fontaine just gonna be crazy. Yeah, I can't see Celestia from here, which is weird because it's not really hard to find, especially if I do it like this. Okay, if that's the angle there, Sumeru is that way, and with that in mind, I should be able to look directly at the Celestia. There we go. Shoot, my brain not working. Okay, so let me double check. Well, not double check since I'm just going to go back to these places just to put their recording in it with my voice since it's best doing that. Then to just release a video where after that conversation happened, then I went to them talked without my voice being on it because like I said, I want my voice on it. Give you my commentary. And hopefully my commentary will be unique in comparison, because granted I have my own opinions in comparison to the other Genshin Impact players who got their whole face and voice on their videos or whatnot. So hopefully it just turns out good, because YouTube, you can either swim or sink, and today I gotta get a lot of this Primo Gem collecting going on, especially with event things like this that I have not touched. So, Dvorak, what's up?
Magnificent! Absolutely magnificent.
You mean the story? You mean the show?
Yes. When I heard the music coming from up in power within the music, and the ensemble at the end was truly sublime, I felt like I would have started to cry if I hadn't been one of the performers on the stage.
Believe it or not, I've seen something similar happen in church.
Magnificent! Absolutely
What are your plans for the future?
Well, Lady Ningguang, the Tianquan of the Liyue Qixing, has invited me to visit her again at Yujing Terrace to discuss a long-term collaboration plan. I do hope everything goes well and that we have more opportunities to collaborate in the future. The next time we have another performance, you'll have to come. I will save the best seat for you.
Appreciate it. Also, I know that Dvorak is being voiced by a YouTuber who's like a real lover of opera music, and I think he also does opera music, and he said he also does voice acting. I watched his video in relation to like Scaramouche's battle theme and whatnot, and I think something before that battle theme, or no, what really made him explode on YouTube when it came down to like retention or more people coming to his channel was when the Winter's Nights Lazo trailer dropped, right? And that epic orchestra that was going on throughout the entire thing. And then he made a video breaking it down and how it's ingrained into like, I think not Latin American but Italian culture, I believe. Yeah, I think Italian Renaissance culture with all the harbingers and their names. And then the music on top of that, it just blah. And then out of the blue, this NPC is made, and it just fits. Like, either it must be Hoyoverse must be listening in on what's going over here with the rest of the world audience, like the global audience, because there's no way they just come out the blue and create this character, right? Granted, it could just be happenstance where they created this character, and it just happens so to be that there's a YouTuber who is a voice actor / musician who loves the music of this game. Like, I think I've mainly seen him review the music of Genshin Impact more than any other game. And I've seen other YouTubers do it, some one or two YouTubers who also have like a similar background to him, except voice acting, I think, and they more like film direction, I think. But yeah, you get the gist. This was a really cool NPC they made, especially for Fontaine, because it just gets me hyped for what's to come for Fontaine. Like, we already got a glimpse of 2 characters from Fontaine due to the Travail story chapter trailer, right? Where it just tells us the game map of how things gonna be, right? If anyone's watched it, please go watch it. If you don't want to spoil yourself, but still, it's like it's sort of a necessity and at the same time not one to watch it. But you get what I'm saying. I can't wait to see more Fontaine characters and what's gonna be like. Cause Celestia, from its positioning, it looks like it's directly on top of that entire nation. And I promise you, if we see the sustainer of Heavenly Principles come down herself and drop a nail on Fontaine, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be the craziest thing to see. Cause that. Hold up, give me a second.
It is only natural to lend a hand when we see someone in distress. The wonderful music you brought to Liyue is worth far more than gratitude. Truly, I felt so honored. But I've also made a decision for myself. I will strive to create even more wonderful, original music for this era. Our era.
Which is great. Which is so awesome, because like Genshin Impact, the world of Genshin Impact is lucky in comparison to our world. It's within our own real world. There is no the opportune time to create new original music has been it's non-existent, right? Because everybody generations beforehand has already done it. They've already created music that's not that is original, right? No, Oreo. No. Be quiet. Shush. The air is on. You turned it on. And my dog barking his head off. I can't wait to get out of this area, this room we in. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, the point I was trying to make is, yeah, like Genshin Impact, the world of Genshin Impact is lucky to be able to, it exists in an era where music, well, especially different nations' music, is like, is non-existent within their own cultures. So they have to bring it there and try to like ease it into their cultures or introduce it to their cultures so that it can be prevalent there, so that people can start making new music or mismatched music, right? Genshin Impact, they're gonna have a long time to do that, especially when you take into consideration that their world has witnessed a disaster on possibly multiple occasions back to back. So it's basically just keep cleaning the slate of civilizations, and they create music with the fragmented remains of music, and then they just keep doing that process every time when the world gets clapped by Celestia if they want to drop their nail. Anyway, continue. Anyway, last one.
Absolutely magnificent. We couldn't have accomplished all this without you. Please accept my most heartfelt thanks again.
Alright, he's talked to. Now, I gotta go hit up the girl Xinyan. Xinyan and Yunjin. Also, I'm going to make this point clear. Xinyan is, without a shadow of a doubt, a black character. Anyone who does not understand how she is a black character, I will break it down for you. It's simply her skin color. She is a black character solely by skin color. Now, if you want to get into like the extra details that makes her a black character, but not a black American character, it's because one, she's Chinese based. She's a black Chinese character. You seen it from her. If you was there for the summertime event with Fischl, with 2, you would see her flashback, and she had brown skin since she was a child. So, no, she is not tan. It's her skin color. Tans don't drag out from childhood to adulthood. No, that's not how that works. The tan would have died off after a couple days or weeks with the tan. We've seen it even with anime characters. When anime characters go get a tan, the thing be gone within days or within weeks. It'll be gone. The tan will die off because it's not their original skin color. Simple as that. The sunburn. Xinyan, skin color been here since the jump. She is a black character. You can fight me on it.
Okay, now I need to get a move on and write my next song.
Listen to you. You only just fulfilled one lifetime dream. Are you really thinking about your next goal already?
Hold on, I'm gonna say this too. Also, Yunjin, they should have got her opera singer to sing again for this one. And I ain't gonna lie. When I think back onto Hu Tao's rap thing, they should have just kept it in Chinese. They should have just let her keep it in Chinese. To avoid any form of being disrespected by the Genshin Impact community, to avoid the English VAs from being disrespected by this community, as they always keep getting disrespected, not because they're doing a bad job, but because people just hate English, the language known as English, when they hear it. It's like, anime with English, I think not. Like, get out your box, my guy. Anyway, they should have had Yunjin just for the sake of keeping them safe from the BS that was gonna come. They should have just had her opera singer come back and sing again. Because this would have made this thing even better. Because that last Lancerite, oh my goodness, that cutscene was crazy. It was great. That's the type of cutscene that you go replay and watch everyone reacting to that back to back. That's how good it is. It just sounds lovely to the ears. Even if I don't speak Chinese, it just sounds lovely to the ears. It just sounds like she's singing the entire time. Now, I'm trying to remember, has there been actually, yeah, there has been, there's music even in America that's the same way, where it's just so good that you just gotta keep hitting the replay button. Like, if y'all saw my YouTube music section playlist I got for my personal self to listen to, you'll see what I'm talking about, a whole list. Anyway, let's continue.
Don't try to tell me you ain't the same way. I bet you've already thought of a name for your next opera, haven't you?
You know me too well, Xinyan. The Adeptus Seeking Voyage. How does that sound?
Oh, man! Yeah, I can already picture it.
I've also got just the finishing line for it. I'll close with, and the celestial melody echoed through the clouds forevermore.
That sounds a little suspicious. No, anything related with the word celestial in this game's context just sounds suspicious. Just like how Keqing earlier in like the first part of this Lancerite had said something about, like, she referred to a quote that's like similar to how it's saying like a quote that's like similar, like saying kill two birds with one stone, but it's a different quote for like you need to rest. There's a quote relating to needing to rest. It says something about 3 moons and one man type thing. You get the gist since y'all played it. You get the gist. Okay, now we gotta talk to those two up there. And then once that's done, I think I'm finished. I've been recording for about possibly 15 minutes for all I know. This fool, he gonna have to be playable before Sumeru. Based off his outfit alone, he is from Sumeru. He has to be from Sumeru because just he has to be from Sumeru. And I don't even know his character. He has to be from Sumeru. But he came to Liyue, and then look, even his vision got the Liyue design on it, the Liyue chassis on it, or placeholder, or whatever thing. The outer shell is the Liyue design, the Liyue's design. You know, Mondstadt got a square. Mondstadt has a circle. They have a square. Inazuma has like a three circled round piece. And Dendro has, actually, let me look at it. What does Dendro have? Oh yeah. Sumeru has this circular leaf looking dome piece about itself. But you get the gist.
The Lantern Rite celebrations are getting better by the year. Such wonderful music.
Dr. Baizhu, I've brought the herbs. Who are they for?
The singers. Performing at a music festival is very demanding. Using these herbs in good time will protect their voices from damage.
Oh, that's why you were preparing them all night.
I dared not neglect the Yuheng's request. Her messenger was quite insistent that it should take top priority. Let me double check again. This one is for...
Awesome. Actually, I'm very curious. Like, I think I came across something on YouTube. I think it was a theory video saying something about how Baizhu, or however you pronounce this man's name, he is trying to obtain immortality or longer lasting life, and that's why he keeps Chi-Chi around, because he's trying to obtain what she has accidentally obtained. And I promise you, if this dude were to meet old girl right here, Faruzan, he would be questioning for her from up to down. How in the world did she stop aging? Because her body stopped aging. Granted, that doesn't mean time isn't still going, isn't still moving, but her body essentially sort of stopped aging, right? The limit to how long she lived, how long her human life was, got extended, right? Got dragged out. That's why she was still alive even after 100 years had passed, which is crazy. Wouldn't you think that after one of your peoples of a particular subject just randomly disappear, like you'd go look for them, right? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's everybody that I talked to or went to go check in on, because pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, see y'all later for the next video. Deuces.